Welcome to Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. We are going to be crushing it here today. Cardio and strength, 45 minutes at an advanced level. We'll be needing a heavy KB today, as well as a mini band to get you underway. We're going to start on out with a quick little dynamic warm-up series right here. And what we're going to do right here is start out with our palms facing down towards the ground. Start crisscrossing those arms back and forth. Adi, good morning to you. Brooke, Kristen, Kathy Jones. Oh, yeah. Got an absolute fun sweat fest, everybody. Turn those palms facing on up. Now pull your thumbs right out behind you as much as you can. Open up through that chest, that upper back, and then throw those elbows up high over the top side of your shoulders. Clap those hands right up to the base of the neck. Oh, yeah. So let's get ready to crush it here today. Let's get that mind right. Let's get that body tight, strong, and sweaty. Here we go for 2 and 1. Hands on those hips. Left leg rotates up and out. Pop in, step of the foot back towards me. Right leg goes right on after it. Knee goes up as high as you can with those toes flexed on up. Pop in, step of the foot right back on in towards me. And then switch it on through. Back you go. Sideways into center line. Open up through that groin a little bit more right there. Great job, everybody. Now, come on over. Bend over. Touch those toes. And you're going to go into a little bottom-up squat. Hands on those toe caps. Pull your hips up and underneath those hips. Or pull your hips up and underneath those knees. Eyes are forward underneath those shoulders. And then punch hard through those heels. There you go. Unless you got 2 sets of hips, right? There we go. Back and forth. Eyes down towards the ground. And then drive down in that deep squat again. This time right hand's down. Left hand rotates up high to the sky for that thoracic spine rotation. Eyes go up to the back of that left hand. And then bring that left hand down. And then that right hand right on up. Eyes go up to the back of that right hand. For 2 and 1. Great job right there. Little knee drop action, side to side. Knees together, heads on the ground. Chest is pointed up towards the ceiling. Back and forth you go. A few rotations through those hips. There you go. A little rotation around the axis point for 2 and 1. All right, everybody. Well, time to get it done here today. We'll be starting on out with some body weight only burners in this section. And we're going to be getting on after the KB, the mini bands thereafter. It's going to be an absolutely fun 45-minute strong sweat fest in the best way possible. Jacks overhead presses, palms facing on up towards the ceiling, both feet hopping in and outside that hip line for good measure. So your head comes on through, feet going in and outside that hip line, palms on up towards the sky. Get those lungs starting to work here today. Both feet hopping in and out, open on up through your chest, your lats as much as you can. There we go. Awesome, awesome work. Punching your head through, palms facing up towards the sky, punching your head through so you open up here through your lats. You want to think internal rotation of those shoulder blades, squeezing those scapula together as much as you can on that backside. Knees are soft. There you go. So you're not bent knee position like this, right? Just soft knees back and forth. So the knees have a slight bend into them, but on the ball of your foot, back and in we go. Lighting on up. Right there for 2 and 1. Great job on those overheads, everybody. Burpee, hand release push-ups we go. So what we're going to do, jump down to the ground. High plank. Take 1 push-up down and in. Release those hands. Push through those palms. Jump up tall. Do it again. This time you're adding 2 hand release push-ups. Elbows tight towards those ribs. Go down slow. Squeeze those hands. Push through. Back and forth you go. Don't just release those hands. Squeeze through the shoulder blades as much as you can. And we're going down for 3 hand release push-ups now. Down and in. Pushing the floor as hard as possible. Plank board style position. Ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. Coming up with 1 fell swoop. Down and in we go. 4 big push-ups. Oh, yeah. Elbows turn slightly on in towards those ribs the whole way through. Back and in we go. Take it down. A few more reps. Down and in. We can squeeze on in before our next exercise. In 2 and 1. Switch kick time. We go. Pop it on up. Left foot, right foot. Back and forth. In front and behind your hip line. Quick as you can. Once again, on the ball of your foot. Working through those hip flexors. Fingertips come up toward your eyes, and then punch the fingertips down toward your hip. Keep the wrist and the elbow right in alignment with one another the whole time. So you're not out here with your arms elongated, right? You're here. Punch down, swing those hands down quick towards your hip pocket. and bring those feet back and forth in front and behind your hip. Oh yeah, come on. Reaching and stretching yourself to some new goals here today. Torching some cows, everybody. Releasing a ton of endorphins for certain. You are lighting on up. Your strongest self, your best self, your most relentless self here as always. Attacking a 45-minute advanced level cardio and strength on the Chris Ryan Fitness app. 3, 2, 1. Squat jump time. We go. Feet just outside those hips. You're gonna squat down, jump up tall. Throw those hands behind those hips. Knees track up over the top side of your toes the whole way through, down through those heels. Throw your hands as quickly as you can behind your hip line, right? Chest is up, hands fire behind those hips, squatting down through your heels. Big, strong, full range of motion for us here today, right? We aren't coming down, rounding that back because we're getting tired. We're not letting those knees concave on in either. Pushing down through those heels, throw those hands quickly behind those hips, down deep, up strong, down deep, up strong. Throw those hands behind those hips, everybody. Get some clearance right there between your feet and the floor. Final 10 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. Back and in. 3, 2, 1. A little quad fire for us here today. Hollow jack time. We go. Six-pack city to take us on home before our first rest interval. Hollow hold position. Chin tucked in towards your chest. Crisscross. Right over left. Left over right. We go. Hollow hold position the whole way through. Knees locked. Toes flexed back towards your face. Arms long and strong. Working through those abdominals. Driving those ribs towards those hips as much as possible. Less than 30 seconds to go right here, buddy. Take it out to full X with your arms and legs wide, and then pull back on in. Oh, yeah, crisscross. Right over left. Left over right. You go. 15 strong seconds. Come on. Light up that core. Punch the belly button down towards your tailbone. Drive those ribs right on in towards your hips. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Go, everybody. Oh, yeah. Great job. So, got that heart rate going. Got that sweat going. Absolutely amazing work. Got that sweaty smile on your face already. Grab some water. Towel on off. We're going to keep that momentum going here. Coming back on out this section with a nice KB. That is right. Bring our KB out front and center. Time to get a little strength work going. Oh, yeah. With that KB friend. Reverse lunge. High knee drive with that right leg. So you're going to take that KB into your left hand. Into your right hand. You're going to go on in. Right knee back. Back and in. Right knee up high. Back, punching hard through that left foot. Neutral grip position on that KB handle, right? So left fist punching on out. Right hand has the KB, pushing as hard as you can through that front left foot. Shoulders and hips remain square. You're not pushing off that back right toe. You're driving as hard as you can through that front left heel. Down and back we go. Lighting up through that hip, through that quad, getting that glute nice and tight. Oh yeah, smile, big, sweaty, and beautiful. Down and in. Light it on up. Keep that torso upright. 3, 2, 1. Quickly switch. KB neutral grip in that left hand now. Right fist punching on out. Left leg traveling back this time. Down and in. Oh yeah. Down and in we go. Getting some volume done here today, everybody. Back and forth. Pushing as hard as you can through that right heel. Toes flexed up on that left side. Lighting it right on up. Punching through that right heel. Keeping your torso upright, full grip. Don't be afraid to flex that tricep on that left arm. Don't be afraid to power punch through that right heel a little bit more. There you go, Brooke. Come on, Kathy. Light it up today, Adi. This is all your time, everybody. Less than 10 seconds to be your strongest self, your best self. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. Bent over single arm row to our right arm we go. So feet go nice and wide, neutral grip position, fists nice and tight on that left side. Down below your sternum, pull in towards your hip pocket on that right side. Hold for a couple seconds, and then taking it down slow, right out in front of your shoulders, in front of your sternum. Bring it back on in, hold 2 seconds, and then right back on down, slow and controlled as possible. Shoulders square towards the ground, feet well outside those shoulders, neutral grip position, punching your elbow back as much as you can. Your eyes remain down towards the ground, just a few feet out in front of you. That left fist punching out even with your shoulder. Down, pull back strong. Down, pull back strong, my friends. Be careful not to drop that right shoulder for 3, for 2, and 1. Stand tall, switch it up. Left hand has that KB, right fist punching on out. Same positions right here, but working with that left side. Hold for a couple seconds up at that top side, just out in front of that shoulder. Back and forth you go. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Eyes remain down, shoulders engaged, lats engaged, smiles engaged. Oh yeah, come on. Shoulders square towards the ground, neutral grip the whole way through. Squeeze, flex through that left shoulder blade, everybody. Come on, light it on up here today. Your strongest self. You got 15 seconds to light up through that left side position. Oh yeah, come on, light it on up right there, right now. 3, for 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. Alternating high pull to a front rack squat we go. So now what are you gonna do? You're gonna start out, you're gonna clean it up to your right shoulder, rack it, squat down, do it again, switch it up to that left side. So you're gonna come over, overhand grip, just like so, pop it up off the ground, rack it on your shoulder, so the bell is just outside that deltoid, and then your elbows punching forward, squat down, stand tall, take it down to the ground, switch it back, left hand, palm facing on in toward your body, pop it up off the ground, quickly switch. So now the bell is on the outside of that deltoid, right? Elbows punching forward, and then we're down, full squat, standing tall. Little offset squat position, everybody. This is a fun one. Pop it up, strong and quick, driving hard through the ball of your foot. Heels will ever so slightly leave the ground right there, right? You got work to do. Up and after, down. Pop it up, squat, take it down. Oh yeah, down. Pop it on up, hit that squat, everybody. Left fist punching that out, keeping that torso nice, strong, and even. Right, last one, left side, pop it up, rack it, squat, stand tall. Oh, amazing, amazing work. Line overhead pull time we go. Now you're gonna come down on your backside. You're gonna have your head lying flat on the ground. You're gonna grab that KB on the sides of the handles. Thumb's gonna wrap on the front side, fingers behind that backside position. And all I want you to do from that position is take the KB up over the top side of your head. So the bottom of the bell, the base, is right over your eye line at the top side. Small elbow bend, okay. But most importantly, I want you to think targeting through the lats as much as you can, as well as through those triceps and those abdominals. So the base of the bell coming down to the ground and then right over your eye line. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Little elbow bend, A-okay, back and forth you go, but arms nearly straight. So maybe about a 10-degree elbow bend, give or take. Abs nice and tight, open up through those lats, that spine. 3, 2, and 1. Rest it on up. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, that was some good stuff right there, everybody. Got a little KB action going on in. A little strength work. Towel on off. Get ready to grab our knee band. Take it up around you just above the knee to start it on out here today. All right. Well, what have I got up my sleeve here with us on this one? Okay. So mini band starting just north of the kneecaps. Banded lateral jacks with presses. That's right. That's exactly what it says. So remember that jack with press earlier? Start out jack with presses. There we go. Bands on those knees, or bands just above those knees, right? At the base of the quads. Now just to go lateral style. left side, back on in, right side, right back on in. Where you go? Oh, yeah. Juice is worth the squeeze here today, my friends. Light up through that mini band. Tension through those hips the whole way through, back and forth. Pressing those palms up to the sky, taking it in and out. Nice and quick. Love it, love it, love it. Come on, light it up as quick as you can. Switch up that view for us. 15 to go. Back on in. Chest is upright. Chin parallel to the ground, making sure you can get some oxygen flowing on through here today. Inside 3, 2, and 1. Great job right there. Mini band, squat jack. So now all I want you to do, square yourself up, 2 tight fists under center line of that chin. Eyes are forward. Both feet hopping in and out as quickly as possible from a quarter squat style position, right? In and out. Quick feet right here. Oh yeah, come on. Keep those hips low. Awesome, awesome work. When we got to 30 seconds, we're gonna drop it down another couple inches, right? Inside 3, 2, 1. Drop it even more. There we go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Back and in the whole way through. Keep those knees punching on out. Don't let those knees concave on in at any point. But drop those hips a little lower here for the final 15. Oh yeah. Burn those legs, everybody. Burn those calories. Come on. Final 10 seconds. Hips as low as possible while those feet are working in and outside the hip line. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job. Alternating high knee band pulls we go. Set up that band right up over the top side of those feet. Eyes are forward. Toes flexed up. Right, left. March on through. So you are not pushing hard through the ground right here. You are lifting and driving that knee up as high as possible. Using your hip flexors, those obliques, tailbone tucked down and in towards the ground. Punching those hands on up. Sprinter form, upper body. But we are doing quick marches right here, right? What we don't want to do is march like this. This is not what we're doing. I want you to think cardio style with a little extra strength thrown on in. You are strong. You are powerful. Hands swinging up towards those eyes. Elbows punching on back. Hands swing down towards those hips. On that downstroke we go. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not today. This is your time. Side of 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job right there. Plank jacks. Take it up. Top side of the ankle right here. High plank position, eyes down towards the ground, pushing hard through those palms, turning the crook of your elbow away from your body and hitting those plank jacks in and outside at hip line as far as possible with the band just north of your ankles, right? So the crook of your elbow, inside part of your elbow, turn that pointed away from your body. That will help settle your lats back and in towards your hips. That way you'll stabilize through that core a little bit more. Light up that torso the whole way through. Fingers are still pointed away from your body. Thumbs pointed on in towards one another. Legs straight. Toes going in and outside that hip line as quickly as possible. Final 10 seconds to light up that core. Working those lungs. Keeping those abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Great job right there, everybody. Hollow hold. Oh, yeah. Standing. Or and keep the band right where it's at around the top side of those ankles. Hollow hold position. Just go ahead and pull those legs back and forth ever so slightly. Toes flex back toward your face. Abs nice and tight. Pull those feet wide apart. Bring them back on in. Back and forth you go. The goal, knees stay locked. Toes flex back toward your face. Abs need to stay tight. Your chin is towards your chest. Your eyes are forward. Your arms are elongated behind you. And the whole time you are sliding your ribs towards your hips. So you're pulling apart, slow, controlled. Oh yeah. Smashing your lumbar spine fully flat on the ground the whole way through. Extend those arms up behind you. Less than 10 seconds to light it on up. Come on. Work those legs, those hips, those abs. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, awesome work right there, everybody. Rest it on up. Don't mind if I do after that one. Oh, my. All right. Well, mini man, certainly told us who the boss was today. That's for certain. Okay, go ahead. Boss is not us here today, everybody. That boss is a little funky piece of rubber right there. Amazing, amazing work. Here we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead. Towel off. Make sure your kettlebell handle is dry. Make sure your hands are dry as much as possible. There we go. Offset walk with a squat. KB into that right hand. Left fist punching out nice and tight. Walk it forward about 5 feet. Let's go ahead and squat down from that position and then walk it backward. There you go. The squat at each forward, backward walk. Nice and strong. Shoulders, hips square to the ground the whole way through, down, and right back on up. Make sure you are flexing through that tricep on that right side. What you don't want to do is drop that shoulder, right? Forward or behind. You want to act like the KB isn't even there, right? You're just going to squeeze that handle hard, but keep that left fist punching on out for that counterbalance intention to keep your shoulders square with your hips. Back and forth. You go at all points of your forward, backward walk, coupled with that squat. Last backward, last forward. In that right hand we go. Quickly switch. KB's in that left hand. Right fist punching on out this time. Walk it forward. Squat down. Punch it backward. Squat down. Oh, yeah. Do a front viewpoint on this one. So shoulders square, eyes forward, squatting down, standing tall, back pedal. Squatting down, standing tall. Boom. Love it. Abs as tight as you can. Smiles big, sweaty, and powerful here today. Love it, love it. Down and in we go. Squeeze through that handle. Thumbs wrapped on top, fingers underneath. You want to feel that tricep engage as much as possible on that left arm. Back and forth the whole way through. Here we go, Lynn. Lighting up today, Lynn. Oh, yeah. Come on. Forward walk, squat, hit that back pedal, and squat. Love it. Curl to overhead press. Time we go. Set up the KB on the ground. Now you're going to get inverted with that thumbs wrapped on the side handles on the front side, fingers wrapped on the side handles behind. Now here's what you're going to do. Elbows locked out in front. Curl up. From that position, the bell's pointed in towards your nose and eyes. Press it up over the top side of your shoulders. Bring it back down in the same pattern that you raised it in. Excellent, excellent work. Now the bell is pointed at the bottom, base towards the ground. Curl up, right on through. Press it clear over the top side of your shoulders, opening up through your lats as much as possible. Right on in, right on up and over we go. Lighting on up through your core, squeezing those abs as tight as possible, pushing through your heels the whole way through. You are not swinging your body. You are taking that KB up out in front for that big old strong hammer curl style position and right on up for that huge overhead press. Punching your face on through with those locked out arms at that top side position. Sumo deadlift high pull time. We go. KB starts on the ground. Feet go nice and wide. Overhand grip. We go. Top side handle. You're just going to grip and rip. Punch the elbows up higher than those shoulders. Sumo squat position. Feet well outside those shoulders and hips. Toes turn on out about 30 degrees. Down. Pop it on up. Down. Pop it right. Back on up. Ear, shoulder, hip. But I'm going to use my feet driving through the heels. Transferring the force generation of power from the feet through those legs, the hips, up through the core, the torso, those shoulders to pull that KB up. Almost in a weightless formation. When I say weightless, obviously there's weight to it, but from somewhere around your knees to your belly button region, you have so much power force generating through the ground that it's almost weightless at that position, finishing up with a high pull at that top side. Great job, everybody. Single arm floor press, we go. Start out KB in that right arm. Now here's what you're gonna do. On your backside, KB's resting on the backside of that wrist. Start out neutral grip position. Press it right up over top side. Corkscrew twist and turn for that quarter turn. So the palm facing away at that top side position. KB is resting on the back of that forearm. Pressing up and after it. Elbows in nice and tight and pressing right on up over your sternum. Back and forth you go for 3, for 2, and 1. Switch it over to that left arm now. Underhand grip starting on out. Bring it on up. All righty. KB's wrestling the back of that left forearm. Corkscrew twist and turn at that top side. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Clear press right up over the top side of your sternum. Press strong. Pull down strong. Stabilize that offset position in that core. Your shoulders, your pecs. Oh, yeah. Come on. This is what you're made for here today, everybody. Cardio and strength. Owning this time, your 45 minutes. Pure power, baby. 3, 2, and 1. Sit-ups with a little press action we go. Now you're going to grab that KB with the thumbs wrapped on the front side of the side handles, fingers behind. So now you're going to flip it on up. So the KB is rested right about your sternum, the bottom of the bell pointed in towards your face. From that position, you're going to sit up, press it clear over the top side of your shoulders. So the base of the bell is pointed directly behind your head, away from your body. Right down and in, chin tucked in towards your chest, knuckles pointed straight up towards the ceiling, punching through at that top side position. So you're lengthening through those lats as much as possible. Back and forth you go. Love it. Love it. Love it. Sit up. Press that KB straight up over the top side of your shoulders here today. Here we go, Brooke. Come on, Lynn. Awesome, awesome work. Addie, great job, Kathy. Drive it on up. Press it to the sky. Oh, yeah. Working those ribs right on in towards those hips. Working those shoulders the whole way through. There we go. 3, for 2, 1. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. Got to drop that KB. We're going to go on into a KB hollow rock time now. So KB's on up, thumbs underneath the side handles, knuckles pointed on up towards the sky. Hollow rock time. Toes flex back towards your face the whole way through. Arms locked, nice and strong. So you're just rocking up and down. From the side profile view, I'll show you the KB is pressing up over your sternum, not over your face. You want to think right up over the center of your mass as much as possible. Legs straight, nice and tight with those abdominals the whole way through. Less than 20 seconds to light up your core right here, right now. Come on, do not quit. Keep pushing that KB up. There we go, all the way up to the ceiling. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Absolutely amazing, amazing work right there, everybody. Towel on off. Make sure your KB is dry. Probably wipe off those forearms, the back of the hands as well, through the bottom of the hands. Oh, yeah, and those palms. Fantastic, fantastic job. Okay, well, that first 30 was fun. That's for certain. Made us get a little stronger, taught us a little bit about what we can expect in this workout, right? Got a lot of cardio, a lot of strength, and a whole mishmash of a bunch of other stuff thrown on in there. KB swings, we go. Split jumps, overhead presses. Let's do it, my friends. So palms facing on in, KB swings. Back and forth you go. Now you're gonna go KB swings until I tell you to stop. And then we're gonna go right on in to some split jumps. And finally, some overhead presses with each arm, right? Standard KB swings right here, back and forth, using your hips. Nice strong grip, back on in, you go. Slight elbow bent position, using your hips, right? So you're not using your arms to do a front raise, and you're not rounding your back. You want to think slingshot effect, squeezing your glutes, pushing hard through those heels to bring the KB right out in front of your shoulders. Back and forth, you go. 5 more seconds, here we go. 2, and 1. Great job right there. So the KB off to the side, split jumps we go. Left foot, right foot, left, right. Body weight only on this one. Back and forth, deep lunge. Oh yeah, lighting on up here today. 15 more seconds. We're gonna go 30-30, right side, left side, single arm, overhead press with our KB. And we're gonna get 30 seconds rest. Repeat for one more round. 2 and 1. Great job right there. KB goes up to that right arm. Rack it on up like you did earlier in that workout. Pressing the fist out tight. Press it right up over the top side of your shoulder. Elbows forward, eyes forward, chest is upright, back, and in we go. Glutes tight. Think strength on this one right here. Keeping your shoulders engaged the whole time. Rocking, rolling. One more huge rep, everybody. Press it up to the sky. Quickly switch. KB's up. Over to that left hand, underhand grip. Take it up to the left side. Right fist punching on out now. Left hand punches straight on up. Clear over the top side of your shoulder. Palm facing in towards your ear a little bit. Palm facing away at that top side. Back and forth. You go. Light it on up here today. Oh yeah, last big one. We go. Press it up, down, slow, controlled. Excellent, excellent job. So now you got 30 seconds rest, and we're gonna repeat that whole segment one more time. Minute of KB swings, 30 seconds of split jumps, 30 seconds of overhead presses with each arms on that running clock, right? Trying to get as many reps done as possible throughout those remainder of those durations. Then you can get 30 seconds rest. Then we're gonna go on into a 2-minute segment, followed by 1:30 segment of whole host of new exercises as well for you. Here we go, but a little descending rest in between each of those. If you've done these types of workouts before, you know what to expect. If you haven't, good luck. Here we go, down and in. Oh yeah, come on. Working through those hamstrings, stretching them on out, back and forth the whole time. Wrist flex down and in, using your abs to stabilize and pull the KB up and underneath those hips again. So at the top side, we're just out in front, firing that KB right, up and over, top side of your sternum. Light it up here today. Back and in. Squeeze those glutes hard. Oh yeah. Great job today, everybody. Come on. Light it on up. 15 more seconds with our swings. Down, right back on up. Down, right back on up. We go. 3 for 2. Last rep, best rep. 1. Safely set off to the side. Let's hit those split jumps, everybody. Down and in. Rocking, rolling. Whole way through on this one, right? Excellent. Excellent job. Left side, right side. Left side, right side. Come on. You got it covered here today. Love it. Down and up for 3, 2, 1. Great job. KB racked up to that right side position. We go. Nice strong grip. Left fist punching on out. Let's raise the roof on this one, everybody. You ready? Press it up. Clear over the top side of your shoulder. Elbows coming forward. Right over the top side. We go. Stronger the whole time. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not today. One more rep. We go with that right arm. On this time, switch it on up. Left hand underhand grip. Take it on up. Left shoulder. Right fist punching out nice and tight. Press it on up. Squeezing those glutes. Keeping your core stabilized the whole way through. Drive that KB up with some power, with some authority, with some intensity here today. Clearing those ears at that top side position. Last rep, best rep. Slowly bring it down, controlled. Oh yeah, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now we got KB front squats. Right side, left side, front rack style position, right? Excellent job. Halos, and then bent over row with both hands. Single KB on this one, right? Okay, so this one is gonna be fun. Let's do it. So front squat position, we go. Starting on out, right side, rack it on up. Left fist punching on out, nice and tight. Down, squeeze those glutes on in. Oh yeah, down, squeeze those glutes right on in. We go back and forth. We'll hit 30 seconds here, 30 seconds on that left arm, 30 seconds on the halos, down and in. Open up through those lats on those halos for certain. Back and forth, and of course, hitting that posterior chain on those bent over rows. Switch it on up, underhand grip, rack it up over front side of that left delt. Oh yeah, right fist punching on out, elbows punching forward, little offset front rack position. We go, little sack of potatoes on top side of our shoulder, right? Love it. Back and in the whole way through. Tall chest the whole time. Offset position, little stronger. 3 for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Now, you're gonna go ahead, set it on the ground. Thumbs wrap on the front side of the side handles. Fingers behind. Pop it on up, right below your chin. Roll that right shoulder on up. Elbows up the shoulder. Left shoulder on up. Back and forth. You go. Turning the bell up towards the ceiling. At the base of the movement, keeping your glutes nice and tight, and definitely not whacking yourself in the head. For 2 and 1. Keep the same grip you have, bent over position, squeezing the bell on in towards your sternum, the base of the bell pointed away from your body. Absolutely amazing, amazing work right here. Pulling the bell on in, squeezing on in, holding at your sternum for a good second or two while those elbows are high behind you. Light it on up here today. 3 for 2 and 1. Safely set it on the ground. Go ahead, towel on off. Quick 20-second rest on this one before we repeat everything one more time. Remember, we still have a 1:30 round. 4 exercises. All new exercises coming your way. Here we go. You got 20 seconds rest at the end of this one, but then only 10 seconds rest in between the 2 1:30 rounds. But then we're done. There we go. So down and in the whole time. Elbow is punching forward the whole way through. Eyes are forward. So proud of all ya. Crushing this workout. Hitting it on through. Strong and powerful. Getting it done. Mini band action. Oh yeah, KB action. Cardio and strength. Absolutely amazing work, everybody. Switch it on up. KB's up over that left shoulder. Right fist punching out nice and tight. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Down and back we go. Love it. Working all the way through. Excellent. Excellent job, everybody, here today. Come on. Here we go. 3 for 2 and 1. Safely set it on the ground. Reset your grip. Thumbs wrapped around the front side of the side handles. Fingers underneath. Take it up. Bell, base of the bell underneath your chin. Take it up and over back side of your head. The right side and left side. Right side and left side. We go. Opening up through your shoulders, your lats as much as possible. Back and forth all the way on through. For 2 and 1. Keep the KB right where it's at, that grip strength. Eyes remain down. Pull on in towards your sternum. Abs in tight as possible. Here we go. Bell point away from your body. Arms strong. Grip strength even stronger. The whole way through. Squeeze, flex every muscle in your body here today. Down and in. 2 and 1. Oh yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so what we got coming our way here? Burpee plus a tuck jump, split squat, right side, left side, and a shifting KB lunge. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go 1 burpee and do 3 tuck jumps. Ready? Let's go. Down. We're gonna hit down, down and in. 1. And we're gonna go on in. 2. And then we're gonna go on in. 3. Excellent, excellent job. Now we're gonna go split squats. All right. KB is in that right hand. We go. Right leg is back. Left fist nice and tight. Down. Take the base of the KB all the way down towards the ground. Straighten out that back right leg with a neutral grip position, right? Pushing as hard as you can through that front left foot. Shoulders and hips remain square. Back right knee kisses the ground. And then push as hard as you can through that front left foot. for 3, for 2, and 1. Great job today, Lance. 2, down and in we go. Left fist nice and tight. Right knee on the ground. Punching on through that front right foot. Oh yeah, back left knee on the ground rather. Down and in all the way through. Excellent, excellent job. And we're gonna go shifting KB lunge next after this rep. Now, shifting KB lunge. You're gonna go down and in to right side, down and in, left side. Back and forth you go. Alternate those hands every single time. Oh, yeah. Amazing, amazing work, everybody. 3, for 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. Okay, so burpee, tuck jumps. And 3 tuck jumps again after that first burpee, and we'll keep everything else the same. So we're down, chest to the deck. Here we go. 1, come on, knees up. 2, last rep, best rep. 3, oh yeah. Amazing, amazing work, everybody. Now, KB's in that left hand. That left leg's gonna start on back this time. Down and take it on through. Punching hard as you can through that right foot. Shoulder blades engaged. Back and down. Fists out, nice and tight in alignment with your shoulder. Oh, yeah. Lighten it right on up. Sweaty smiles all over those faces here today. Last rep, best rep. Switch it up. Left fist nice and tight. Left leg forward. Right leg back. Right hand strong. Grip on that KB handle. Back and in you go. Love it. Love it, love it here today, everybody. Come on. For 3, for 2, last rep, best rep, shifting lunge, we go. KB starts out in the right hand, down and in, left side, down and in, right side, back and forth, pushing through those hips as quickly as possible. Shifting the weight, right side, right, left, we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest it and up. Stand tall. Stand proud, my friends. Flex them if you got them. Absolutely fantastic. Emptied your tank. 45-minute cardio and strength. Dishes are done. Put a fork in each and every one of us, everybody. Oh, yeah, we are cooked. Let's go. Left leg up over that right. Cup those elbows up, end over end. Roll those shoulders forward, top side of those toes. Rounding your back. Feel the hamstrings, lumbar spine open on up through those hips. 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise on up. Switch it on through. Right over left. You go. Inhale. Little exhale. For 2, 1. Great job right there, everybody. Go ahead, cup those elbows up, end over end. Punch your face on through those elbows. Tilt a little bit over to that left side. Stretch out nice and deep through that lat tricep region, through the obliques, the ribs on that right side. Same thing over here. Tilt a little bit over that right side so you stretch out through that left side. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to go deep lunge position. Left leg starts out forward. Right hand's going to be on the ground. Drop that left forearm in a horizontal position down towards the ground on the instep of your foot. So that left shoulder goes south of that knee if at all possible. Toe on that right foot is pointed away from your body. Knees behind the hip on that right leg. For 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take up that left hand up. Eyes to the back of that left hand. Reach on up to the sky. And let's go ahead and switch it on up. Punch those hips back towards that right heel. Stretch out that left hamstring. And we're going to go ahead and switch up those positions. Left leg back this time. Right leg forward. Same general rules apply. Pushing in that world's greatest formation. Left toes pointing away from your body. Knees behind that toe. Hovering on through. Easy breathing. Open on up. 2, 1. Right hand up top side. Reach on up as much as you can. Great job today, Linda. Oh, yeah. And then punch on through. Back right side position for 2 and 1. All right, everybody. You all crushed it today. Promise I'll make it harder for you next time. Here we go. So we'll be back live tomorrow at 9 a.m. East Coast time for 30-minute intermediate level butt legs, or excuse me, beginner level butt and legs class. Mini band only on that one. It'll be a ton of fun and a great workout to earmark for travel purposes when you don't have access to dumbbells or weights. You can always throw a mini band in your bag as well. Of course, we'll be back strong Saturday, 8 a.m. East Coast time for an amazing strength total body intermediate level 45-minute class then. And then all next week, 5 days of live classes over the next couple weeks for the first 2 weeks of October, including 2 strong Saturdays there as well. Be sure to check out the schedule and RSVP as needed. See you next time.